Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting LA Clippers.
Both these squads, man, Brent, they play hard on the defensive end, don't they? Did you enjoy playing in games like this?
No, Kevin. Why would defense? Why would I enjoy playing against a good defensive team? I want to score. But we will appreciate what we get tonight with these guys. Great effort, great grit, and we'll see who will come out on top.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. And it's George missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Leonard with the steal. Paul against Covington. Here's Leonard. That one doesn't go. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker looking around. Over in the corner, Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Clock at 4. Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Wall against Paul. Nice move. And Wall with the slam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Paul passes to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Booker.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now Paul George missing from long range. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Wall, good. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's Wall, following the basket by Chris Paul. And Wall, here we go now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So crafty on the drive. When Wall is in attack mode, he really puts a ton of pressure on the D.
And so Wall nails both of them.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action. Bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
2 minutes.
Now here's Paul. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And Bridges at the most advantageous spot to get to that corner 3. He's comfortable from there.
And a deep 3 from George. Offensive rebound. Zubac the pass to Covington. Back to Zubac. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Booker outside. Now the pass to Johnson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Clippers trail by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. Recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries,
Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now here's Paul. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Robert Covington picks one up.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
And he's good on the second. And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 4. Wall against Paul. Now here's Wall. Defense is right there, and a missed layup. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Back to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Wall against Paul. It's hauled in by Zubats. On the wing, George. And here's Wall outside.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team.
And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubats. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Ball against Wall. For 3, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
The offensive rebound, Zubats. The kick out to Wall. The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Paul looking around. Paul is doubled. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Leonard. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Booker outside. They get a hand on it. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And here's Booker. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
All with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Covington passes to Wall. No good there. The Suns go the other way with it. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Booker kicks to Bridges. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
George up top. Makes it off the glass.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from it.
1:49 left to play here in the half. Kicks it out to Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The three from George. Up again, and Covington stays with it. Covington's got his first points of the game.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Think about the rookie year that PG had, where he shot under 30% from the three-point line, but all that tireless work in the offseason, and now such a vital part of his game.
Zubac's with it, now guarded by Booker. Outside, Wall. Covington a screen on Paul. Wall dishes to Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Paul against Wall. To the inside. Here's Leonard. It's blocked.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
He gets it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
27. The Clippers, 19.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Jay Crowder out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Lee in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Outside Leonard. Over Saric. Shamet with the steal. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And they'll get another chance. It's stolen by Sharks. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in, and it's blocked.
Great anticipation. He's racked up a few of those blocks in his career, Batum has.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Powell with the screen. Locked up there for Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Shamet. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Finals.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Shoots. That's a 2 from Kennard. That one misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers, and he led the team in both points and assists.
Saric just screen on Jackson. Shamet the pass to Saric, and the layup's good off the glass. Saric has got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
Outside Jackson, and that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Passes it to Lee. Dishes it to Saric. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Not to be denied, Dario with determination to finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lee outside. Tries again, and the layup by Saric. Saric has got 6 points.
Now, Saric being aggressive on the offensive glass, and that kind of activity is doing a good job gaining them some bonus points.
There's Jackson with the three. Drills the three-pointer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Defensive. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Marcus Morris is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Batum in at the center, locking down the middle.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Jackson against Paul. And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Bridges outside. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Paul. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Leonard inside. He's against Bridges. From deep, Wall. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Paul dishes to Johnson. Bridges a screen on Zubac. There's the lob to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Wall against Paul. It's Wall with the drive. And Wall with the slam.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Here's Paul. There's the pass to Bridges. He lobs it up, and Ayton throws it down.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Clippers trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Paul. Ayton a screen on Wall. Paul for 3. From deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. George finds Leonard. Off target with his 3. Suns leading by 18. Now here's Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. Back to Booker. From deep 3-point range, Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. That shot off. Bridges with some nice defense. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. There's the triple. Rebound by the Clippers.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Mikal Bridges.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
High post try, and it's George missing. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Booker puts up a deep 3, and the Suns miss again.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Offensive rebound. Outside for George. And another 3 for the Clippers. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Wall in at the point. Here's Morant. Doesn't go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard left side. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
A spectacular athlete. When Leonard drives to the rim, he's difficult to stop.
Outside Morant. Here's the three. They get it again. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Leonard against Brooks. Kicks it to George. 4-3. The rebound by Jackson. And stolen by Leonard. To the paint. Covington finds George. Picked by Covington. Crosses over. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking more than just capable of sending it back.
Clock at 6. And the dunk by Leonard.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Adams, shot's good.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
And he lobs it up. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the middle. Jumps up. Here's Brooks. Finished off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
That one falls.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Clippers trail. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Wall, the pass to George. Picked by Covington. This one for three. George, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Inside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Outside Wall. Pass to George. Leonard up top. Brooks defending. And they pick up 2. Leonard's got 6.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Now here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. George, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. To the inside, here's Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Inside, Jackson is so effective. His natural abilities give him the edge over the defense.
Wall against Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim. Leonard outside. Lets it go from the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Give him 8 points now.
It's interesting. Coming into the league, Leonard's jumper was a question mark. Now, no one is second-guessing it.
Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Wall against Morant. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Here's Wall. George outside. Leonard with the ball. Over Brooks. Good work defensively by Brooks. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. That one goes. Count it. George has gotten his second bucket of the game.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get position inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
Bain, no good. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Morant. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
The free throw drops for Morant. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Here's Morant. The Clippers getting their last shot to go.
Showing off that vert. Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Wall. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Leonard outside. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Bain with it, guarded now by George. Jackson against Leonard. Jackson can't get it to go.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Wall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And it's blocked by Wall.
Oh, nicely timed by Wall. Just so gifted with tremendous length at his position.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Brooks against Leonard. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. Memphis leading. Here's Brooks. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
Jackson Jr. taking 2 shots.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Wall against Morant. Here's Leonard. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
And it's so easy to see why Leonard's teammates feed him so much. Once he gets going, watch out.
Now here's Morant. He's got 7.
And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
A minute 29 left to play in the half. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Here's Morant.
And then Morant with the jam. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Leonard. 14 points for him. And yep, it's good. Wall's got 5.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Outside Morant. Morant missing again.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Adams, the pass to Bain. Pass to Brooks. 4 on the clock. Here's Morant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. George, a screen on Morant. Wall, the pass to George. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. He has 6.
And so often, he's the ball handler in screen and roll, but on that play, George sets a great pick and finishes with confidence.
Jackson for 3. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has...
The Clippers, 25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by the Clippers. Here's Adams. And the layup is good off the glass. Adams has got 6.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Leonard against Brooks. Leonard gets the bucket. And the Clippers lead by 2.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Morant. And a minute played as the second half gets going. George against Bain. Right side Morant. And rejected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Now here's Wall. 5 points in the game. Here's George. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Bain. Well, the Grizzlies shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Brooks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
Jackson, the screen. Right side, Moran. Pass to Adams. Left side, Moran. And then Moran with the jam.
Heave that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant, sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. A line change here for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Powell passes to Batum. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Oh, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. To the middle. Here's Clark. And that one's good.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Jackson on the wing, defended by Jones. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair and grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Aldama. Now Clark. Here's Aldama. 4 on the clock. Powell with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
With quickness and speed, Jackson remains a valuable fast break option for this team.
Jones against Jackson. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Morris. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Kennard. Pass to Batum. Morris outside. That three's off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Here's Clark. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Morris.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
No good on the second free throw. Outside Jones. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Powell left side. Pass to Batum. Jackson outside. Back to Batum. 6 to shoot. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Batum's got 5 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Williams. Going inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Morant. Into the lane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight with the paint.
And we've reached the end of the third. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Morant with it, guarded now by George. From deep, Bain, and the three-pointer goes.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside Wall. Down low. Kicks it to George. Fires for three. The rebound by Jackson.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Bain. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And for the Clippers, they're shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. And George with the jam.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Morant with it. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Oh, Covington with a block. Here's Wall. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers. Tipped away. George outside. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And it all comes together because George is a team player. He works so hard to support the play on the floor and be where he's needed to be for his team.
And he throws it down with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive.
Morant against Wall. Here's Leonard. Memphis trailing here. George for 3. That one no good. And Memphis taking it the other way down. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Zubac with the steal. Oh, deflected. Covington passes to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Adams is there. And the dunk by Leonard.
The hands of Kawhi are huge, and they help him palm the ball, slam it with ease.
The 3 from Bain. It's rebounded by Zubac. Jackson against Covington. Pass to Wall. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter here. 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires. Out to Covington. Leonard up top. Shoots over Jackson. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. From deep, Bain. They get it back. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Now George. From deep. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
outside Bain. From deep three-point range, the Clippers grab the miss. Leonard outside. So the Clippers win it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can beat. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready.
Here we go.
But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. George, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The kick out to Towns. Edwards against George. Now, here is Russell. Defense right on him. And he makes good on the layup. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
The shot by George, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Towns. Russell finds Towns. Kicks it out to Prince. High post, Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. Oh, the lob to Gobert. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Leonard sets a screen for Wall. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Yeah, Kevin, we talked about their primary defensive concern in this game. He said, we don't want to go up and down the court. Those guys finish as well as anyone in the league. We have to turn this game into a chess match and close off all openings along the way. Battle of X's and O's tonight, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. Got a piece of it. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
All taking his time here. Feeds it to Morris. Ball against Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns.
Well, there's no denying it. When Wall is healthy, he is still a major threat in this league. I mean, he's lightning quick as a point guard, and he has tremendous defensive instincts.
Outside, Russell. Gobert with a screen on Wall. Russell from long range. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Man, what a nice read. Exquisite, perfect timing by D'Angelo off the pick and roll.
Wall dishes to George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Clippers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And George drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Russell. Left side, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Leonard with the screen on Russell. Ball passes to Leonard. 1:30 left to play in the first. The layup off target. Towns kicks to Edwards. Has to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Clock at 6. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Clippers trail by 6. Outside, Wall. Outside, George. From downtown, traps in the tray. George has got 5 now.
Well, that's an easy pass for John Wall to make. As soon as he spots his teammate wide open, he's dropping that dime on time and on target.
Oh, here's Edwards. No points in the game yet for him.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Ball passes to George. Gobert with the block. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. Offline with his three. Clippers trail by 5. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now, here is Morris. Lob pass to George. It's stolen by Edwards.
And great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Here's Wall, banked in off the glass.
Confidence is so important at this level, and Wall has it. He takes pride in finding ways to score inside.
Now Russell, 8 points for him. The kick out to Towns. No good from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Zubac against Edwards. Right side Russell. Prince wide open. Hands it from downtown. Prince has got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
George, no good for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Wall passes to Zubac. Kicks it to Morris. And here's Wall. Oh, Leonard in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
At the elbow, Edwards. Here's Gobert. Towns wide open. Kept alive. Tries yet again. Russell kicks to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pass to Towns. And another shot. And too long on the shot.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Towns sets the pick for Russell. Towns against George. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 7. Outside, Wall. George with the screen on Russell. Lob pass to George. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
Stolen by Zubats. And here's Morris for three. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Edwards looking it over. Out to Russell. Back to Edwards. There's the three. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the pass to Morris. George with no one around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And finished off by Gobert.
Pound showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
George with the screen on Russell. Wall dishes to George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. .40 seconds left in the first half. And here's Russell. He's got 9. To the inside. Edwards. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Lob pass to George. And George with the stuff.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now, here is Russell. Inside. And there's Edwards on the assist by Russell. Edwards got 6 points.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
The Clippers, 20.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To the left side wing. Corner shot. And he hits the jump shot. Noel's got the first basket of the second half here for the Timberwolves.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing here by 8. Down low. And the dunk by Powell.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson. Using his poise and vision to make a play.
Here's McLaughlin. Kennard covering. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's McLaughlin. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. It's deflected.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum's really an asset in blocking shots.
Kennard for 3. That shot no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. There's Noel. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
The Clippers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. Clippers trail by 3. Jackson with it.
Hey, yo, right here.
The shot's good. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Noel passes to McDaniels. Here's Reed. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Powell. For the lead. Now Covington. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
McDaniels finds Anderson. Goes back up. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Clippers trail. And here is Powell. Batum. Back to Powell. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Shot ball.
Covington kicks to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Passes it to Powell. 4 on the shot clock. That one off the back iron and out. For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Noel. To the middle. Here's Reed. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Covington setting the pick for Powell. Oh, Covington in position.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Off target at the rim. Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards dishes to Towns. Back to Edwards. 43 seconds left in the third. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Outside Leonard. It's stolen by Gobert. Prince the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Outside Leonard. To the inside. And Morris throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Russell kicks to Towns. Over Morris. Can't cash in from the high post. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter. So it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. Towns down low, covered by Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Russell. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, George with it. Pulls up inside. Zubac. It's good. And now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Boy, George is an outstanding player. Actually, one of the very best in the league. In these screen and roll sets, knows exactly what to do.
Minnesota calls timeout. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on their shooters a little more effectively.
Thank you, David. Back to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Russell. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Now here's Wall. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Wall. And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. George with the screen on Russell. Wall passes to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Make some noise for the First Avenue Breakers.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Russell kicks to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Wall. Gobert with the block. Russell against Wall to take the lead. Pass to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Gobert with a screen for Towns. And right on target. Good. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Here's Leonard. George trying to break free. And Leonard gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 1.
And guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
Edwards passes to Towns. Out to Edwards. Takes the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Gobert with a screen on Zubac. Down low. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
On pass to George.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Morris finds Zubac. George with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Lets it fly. Misses off the left iron. Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close. It was a fantastic ball game in the
Hello out there, and get ready for, well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Now here's Leonard. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Wall. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Devin Booker. To the middle. Johnson. And George with some nice D.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now Wall. To the inside. Fades away. And George gets it to go on the assist by Wall.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. And the Suns get another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Wall against Paul. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throws.
Second personal.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Paul. Here's Booker. And too long on the shot.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Leonard. Outside Wall. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ball finds Ayton. And he can't get that one. Good D by Covington. Here's George. Oh, Booker with a block. Paul against Wall. Johnson passes to Booker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On Robert Covington.
Yeah, Booker understands how to navigate his way to the paint, and he's not going to shy away from contact. Nicely done to pick up the foul.
He hits the second from the line.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's Wall. Stolen by Booker. Pass to Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's Bridges. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. George, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Johnson inside. Zubac's there. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, Chris Paul is an elite shooter. The efficiency is there, especially in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Leonard. 52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Johnson passes to Booker. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Johnson a screen on George. Pass to Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
George outside. Shot to end the cold streak. Rebounded by Johnson. Ayton inside. Johnson with it. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Suns on top, up 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And so in the game for the Suns, Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Bridges finds Johnson. Bridges against Leonard. Baseline try. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Outside wall. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Johnson passes to Bridges. Back to Johnson. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Johnson's got 5 now.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Paul against Wall. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team.
Here's Booker. Fires the 3.
Well, that's the wingspan of Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Covington. 3-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
From deep, Johnson. That one is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. And the jam by Covington.
How about the handle of Mr. Robert Covington? Nicely done on the dribble move.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
Man, good whistle there.
That's good from Bridges.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. this is what's allowed him to be successful.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Wall. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Booker with it. Guarded now by George. George against Booker. The kick out to Johnson. Launches it. Sinks the tray. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Wall on the take. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Bridges outside. A minute 9 left in the second. Pass to Booker. Zubac with the steal. Covington inside. Covered by Johnson. George outside. Wall for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Booker against George. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Over Leonard. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Ayton. And now it's a 7-point Phoenix lead. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Wall. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Wall. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And so it's Phoenix closing out.
Your Clippers, 16. The Suns, 23.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you look at Cam Johnson. He's been playing really well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on, and Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Pass to Lee. Here's Saric. He got a piece of it.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots, that's pretty.
Powell passes to Morris. Inside. Here's Batum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
The first one falls.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
Here's Shamet, defended by Jackson. Pass to Lee from the arc. The shot won't fall, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Here's Shamet, defended by Jackson. Got a hand on it.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Pass to Powell. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Powell's got 7 points in the game. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that Stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
In transition, here they come. Here's Crowder. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
You simply cannot sleep on Crowder in transition. He's a speedy forward who will run the floor for easy opportunities.
Here's Jackson. Deflected. Here's Crowder. Pass to Šarić. Here's Shamet, defended by Jackson. It's rebounded by Morris.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Batum outside. Pulls it in from the elbow. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Well, Nick Batum entered the league back in 2008. He knows how to exploit what the defense gives him. You can see the mid-range, he'll take it.
Pass to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Šarić. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Šarić has gotten his first points in this one. Up top, Jackson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Powell for 3. The rebound by Shamet. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
Crowder with a screen. The Suns need to get off a shot. Up and over Kennard. And it's Crowder missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And he converts the layup.
How about that? Luke Kennard looking very comfortable on the interior. That's a tremendous finish.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Lee. Got it. Good job in the low post. 40 seconds left in the third. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Jackson down low. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Here's Lee. Pass to Šarić for the lead, and he lays it in. Šarić has gotten his second bucket.
Boy, what determination from Dario Šarić. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
Here's Jackson, and we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Pass to Powell. Jackson against Paul. Jackson, the pass to Morris. Timeout called, the Clippers. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He was pumping them up, trying to rally them, saying, quote, "This game is ours. Don't back off now. Force mistakes with our defense. Work quickly at the offensive end and just keep attacking. Looking for a late burst, guys."
Okay, thanks, Allie. George against Booker. It's good. And the Suns lead by 4.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Wall against Paul. Leonard with a screen on Paul. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Outside Booker. Blocked! Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. For 3, George. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Outside Paul. Up top Johnson. Booker with it. Guarded by Covington. Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George. The free throw drops for Johnson.
At the line for the Suns.
Good on both. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Wall against Paul. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Suns have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Booker on the take. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Paul. The 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Wall finds Leonard. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The 3, George. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul's got 7 rebounds in the game. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Booker with a screen on Wall. Outside Booker. The 3 is up. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, if Booker is in three-point territory, the defense has got to be there on the catch. He's got such tremendous accuracy from deep.
And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
1:10 left in the final quarter. Now Paul. Outside for Booker. From the high post. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. George passes to Zubac. Zubac screen. Covington against Johnson. To the paint. And that's going to be a travel. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Booker, here we go. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Paul. From downtown. Leonard pulls down the board. And here they come. And he's going for the lob. And the jam by George.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one.
And it's conference rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Bain, no good.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Wall kicks to Leonard. Back to Wall. Over Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hopped when he needs it.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. To the paint. Here's Adams. Adams drawing the double team. Ball against Morant. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Morant.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful. For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now, here's George, and there it is for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Bain, no good. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team.
Oh!
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Outside, George. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Leonard, back to George. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. George has got 5.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Shot to stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for the Clippers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Here's Bain, and Covington sends it back. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
And again, Memphis no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Back to George. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
The three from Morant. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
I think consistency from three is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
And Wall. Here we go now. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Covington with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. Wall with the ball. Pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's Covington on the wing. Covington a screen on Brooks. A three from Leonard. Tipped away. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Zubac the pass to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Bane inside the three-point line. Here's Adams, and finally they hit one.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the 1. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing here by 8.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Outside, Wall. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant outside, and Zubac picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Morant against Wall, and Morant throws it down.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to George. The Grizzlies pull it in. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here is Brooks, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The kick out to Wall. Covington wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists in the game. Wall against Morant. Outside, Bane. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Great hustle by Paul, using his speed in the open court, and then, of course, he's an excellent finisher.
And guys, talk about the production that Covington brings to the table.
Yeah, he's been with quite a few teams, but he's been a starter most of his career. His presence on the defensive end, getting to the rim and scoring it, has been a treat.
5 to shoot, and finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
All taking his time here. Oh,
no, he didn't.
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
Here's Morant, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Robert Covington picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
They get it back. Takes it out to Covington. George with no one around. The rebound by Steven Adams.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
And Bane drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Ball against Bane. Outside for George. Crafty move. That shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's Morant with the drive. Dishes to Adams. Leonard with the steal. Driving the lane. Here's Covington. Zubac's the pass to George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. George has got 4 this quarter.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Ball against Morant. He kicks it to Adams. And he banks in the layup. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
And so it's Los Angeles. Great by Dave. Thank you and time. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Tillman in at the 5. And Batum kicks to Kennard.
Sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late,
which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty, and he shoots the 3 ball with such confidence.
Jones looking for an opening. Outside, Green. Jones against Jackson, and it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
Here's Conchar. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock.
Got to commend the defense from Nicholas Batum, doing all he can to make a difference.
Morris inside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Conchar. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Jackson against Jones. And Jackson throws it down hard.
The flat-out speed of Reggie Jackson. No struggles getting to the rim and then doing something about it when he gets there.
Outside, Jones. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Lets the three fly. Kennard with the rebound. Clippers leading by 11, and they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
It's Powell with the drive.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
Jones, the pass to Green. To the wing right side. Here's Conchar. Can't connect from short range. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Conchar. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the three. Jackson down low. Guarded by Green. Buries it from three-point range. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Conchar, the pass to Jones. Here's Tillman. Great D that time from Batum. And it's the Clippers' ball. This run now up to 13-2. It's Powell with the drive. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime. So he fits the timeline of their star.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Batum. Robert Covington comes in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Luke Kennard. And John Wall subbed in for Jackson. Green in the post. Leonard's there. Aldama passes to Green. 2 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
He doesn't get the second one. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Here's Conchar. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
He just bangs down the one-handed.
2 very easy points right here. Wall dishes to Leonard. Zubac trying to break loose. And the dunk by Zubac.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Outside, Wall. And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
Here's Morant, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant, and that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Los Angeles leading by 22. All with it. Outside, George fires from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a wide open look for Bain. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Wow, what range from Bain.
Morant against Wall. Inside. And George with the stuff.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Adams with the screen on Wall. Morant, that's for 2, and it's Memphis with another.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
The pass to Leonard. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A 3 from Leonard. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Bain. Adams sets the pick for Bain. And another miss by Memphis. Clippers leading by 18. It's Covington on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Leonard. The kick out to Wall. Clippers moving the ball around. Zubac, a screen on Bain. And the Clippers miss again. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Morant with the steal. Stolen by Zubac. Oh, Leonard in position. Wall finds Leonard. For the 3, sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Leonard, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Good on the triple. Morant's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Memphis.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
The awareness Morant has, even in tough situations, he finds a way to score.
And Wall kicks to George. 51 seconds left in the fourth. And another three for the Clippers.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now here's Morant. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. And another basket for Memphis.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Here's Covington. Leonard looking over the floor. So the Clippers winning this one easily. David, thank you as a...
Welcome fans to 2K Sports Thursday. Here we go. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. Towns, it's good on the putback.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass, recapturing possession so he can take it right back up.
Jackson against Russell. Kicks it out to Jackson. No good that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. George against Edwards. Gobert on the high post. George with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Count the basket.
Guy's got some of the best hands in the league. Paul George instincts right there. Pokes that ball away. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Leonard. George against Russell. And George with the basket on the assist from Morris.
No excuse for the defense to let Paul George, a guy that good at scoring the ball, get that close.
And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
Yeah, B.A., with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys. He understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Now here's Jackson. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Yeah, you don't see many of these opportunities for this team, but Kawhi, one guy who can get up there and get it done.
Jackson against Russell. Pass to Towns. The three. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Leonard passes to Zubac. Morris for three. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Zubac with the steal. Kicks it to George. Lets the three fly. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Back to Gobert. Towns down low. Leonard defending. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. That'll put Karl Anthony Towns on the line. It's going to go on Paul George. Now here's George. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Towns for three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You got to put a body on Prince. He likes to stay active out there and sniffs that one out.
George, a screen on Russell. George outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Now here's Edwards. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
Now here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Zubac with a screen on Edwards. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. Prince. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Prince has got his second basket of the game.
Well, when he's spotted up like that, Taurean Prince, those percentages go up. Very comfortable on that one.
George finds Zubats. Hammers the lob through.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Edwards against George. Tries again. And Edwards with the layup.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's George with the drive, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And he's all alone. Morris for 3. Fires in the triple. Morris has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Timberwolves trail.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
It's good on the putback. Towns has got 6 points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Soft touch off the glass. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Jackson attacking. Here's George. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
George against Edwards. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard left side. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
Outside Russell. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Gobert. No good there. And Los Angeles the other way now. Jackson, pass to Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Zubats. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
George finds Leonard. And George with the basket on the assist by Leonard. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead. Brent at the center position. It does feel like we're seeing a re-emergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, B.A., I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. No luck on that one. The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Morris for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. 1:07 left to play in the first half. Russell with the ball. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. George with it. Towns covering. Now George. 11 points in the game. Pass to Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard passes to Jackson. Back to Leonard. George outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's McLaughlin. It's tipped. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys.
Allie, as always, thank. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Jordan McLaughlin. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reid. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot misses.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one. Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. You'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Fires it. Out to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the lob. And it's blocked by Wall.
Oh, nicely timed by Wall. Just so gifted with tremendous length at his position.
Pass to Batum. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Outside Wall. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's Noel. Pass to Reid. Coffey grabs a board.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Powell right right side. Yep, that one's good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's McLaughlin. And it's off from three-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Good. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Pass to McDaniels. The shot off that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Coffee on the wing. McDaniels covering. Batum, pass to Wall. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Reed for 3. He buries it from 3. Reed's got 5.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Foul to the Timberwolves. Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Powell. Cranked it in off the glass. Powell's gotten 4 this quarter.
Excellent work from Powell in the pick and roll action.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Wall covering. Anderson for 3. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Powell on the wing. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
There's an underrated scoring aspect to Norman Powell and what he can do. He can drive, get inside, or he can knock down a jumper. That's a tough cover.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Up top, Edwards. Powell covers. Back to Edwards. Drops in the layup for 2.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Now here's Wall. 6 points for him. Pass to Batum. Over Gobert.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
And all right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Outside Wall. Pass to Zubats. The kick out to Wall. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. Outside Wall. Pass to Zubats. The shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Russell. Fires for 3. Drains the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Pass to Towns. To take the lead. Back to Prince. Now Russell. For 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Here's George. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, huge shot at this moment in the game.
And here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. To take the lead. Rebound by the Clippers.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. He shoots it. And he recovers it. Outside Wall. Back to Leonard. Up top Morris. Pass to Leonard. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th. There's a minute 17 left in the 4th quarter here. Outside Edwards. To take the lead. And no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Leonard with the ball. Over to the wing. Pass to George. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Russell against Wall. Russell to pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. To tie it up. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Picked it. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Out of bounds, the Clippers will keep possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
.15 seconds left in the final quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
How many times have we seen Paul George single-handedly just close out games by himself? We'll see if this is one of those times.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Russell with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the trust this team has in Gobert. They know he looks to come up huge in the clutch. Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're losing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.